All this when we talk about things, just in my mind.
Hi, welcome to TOL, Thinking Out Loud. And today, it's kind of interesting because I'm talking about being my own personal local government chairman. A local government chairman is like your first point of call. He's the one that ensures that the community he's chairman over has the basic necessities. I'm talking about good roads, power, water, just make sure his community is safe. So when there are issues, for instance, there are really bad roads, he's the one that takes our case to whoever is representing us in the house, the assembly or whatever, or to the governor. But he is our first, he should be, he should be the person that we go to complain about all those things. How many of us can just go to Abuja and say, I've not had this, No. You go to a local government chairman, that's why you voted him in. At least that should be the, should be the way. Don't even vote local government chairman. No, I don't even know. Anyways, so why do I say I'm my own personal local government chairman? So those things that he does for me, say for instance, power, to ensure that things are okay. I personally do it myself. For instance, the average Nigerian home now has a generator. And in the last couple of years, we've all been introduced to the wonderful world of inverters. And I like inverters. No matter how small your money is, there's somebody able to create an inverter just for you. So the inverters that just powers your TV and one fan, or goes around the house, powers the freezers and ACs. So you've got your generator and your inverter. Because national electricity, the power from your country is not your main source. It's not your standby. Your main source, at least for me, is my generator. That's my main stable source of electricity, my generator. My standby is my inverter. So my gen is on for like hours while it charges my inverters. Then when the fuel goes down, I go to my inverter. So power holding company. I don't even know why you call yourself that, because I think that's why it's happening, that you're holding the power. They are like the third on the queue, like, okay, there's light. You're even shocked, there's light. So I supply my own power. I supply that. Then let's go to water. A lot of us grew up with the state government supplying us with water. You had those little silver things on your wall that says this water supplied by this. You had to pay a particular tax for that. But now we are drilling boreholes. We're doing our own drainage. Some people are actually paying. I have a friend who pays for those tankers to bring the water to fill her tank. It's crazy. And it's part of your expenses, though. It's not like sometimes, no, when you're doing your bill for the month, there's money for tank of water. That's that. Then talk about the roads. Now, you and I know, we don't earn enough to do the roads in front of our house or leading to our house. So what's our solution? We buy jeeps. Jeeps now, it's not just like maybe, I want to show when we're growing up, but I didn't even see Jeeps growing up. But I saw Jeeps, it was like, what is it? No, Jeeps is like, when you go to an area, if an estate agent is trying to get you an apartment or whatever, then they see that you have a Jeep. Okay, we can go to more places. And you think, what do you mean more places? They mean those areas where there is no visible road. They look at your car, okay, you can live in that area. So you buy a Jeep. Maybe you start with a salon and you move to some areas in the States. When you move to that area, you save quickly for a Jeep to, maneuver. So I have been elected by myself, me, myself, and I, as my chairman because I provide all this. Now it's funny, you laugh and everything, but when you break it down, it is wrong on every level. Because it's like, yes, I know I'm supposed to work for my own needs, but I'm working for my needs and the needs of my country. And this became so real during the fuel scarcity at the time of the handover. Can you remember that crazy time when 2 weeks before the handover, there was no fuel? At least in the southern part of Nigeria, there was no fuel. The first week we were all queuing. It was bad queues. If you didn't want to queue for long, you buy from black market. By the second week, the filling stations were not selling, so it was the black market people were having, as in this was their time. You started buying, we started complaining, hey, 25 liter, 5,000 for what? The next day became 7,000, oh my gosh. Third day became 10,000. Your voice started going down, hey, before you were shouting, now your voice was going down. By the fourth day, it was now like 15, 18. When they stop, that first time when they stop you, you'll be pricing with them. You know, when you stop and you're like, ah, hey, 15,000, 12. What? You've not finished saying the 12. They've moved on. As in like, please don't block road. That was when the fact that I was my own local chairman became real, because I couldn't power my generator. And because I couldn't power my generator, my inverter couldn't charge. Of course, power holding was holding because they too didn't have fuel. So darkness began to descend upon us. It now made it real. Those people that were living in areas that they had bought their jeeps to negotiate could not put fuel in the jeeps. They now saw how bad their area was when they tried to walk from their house to the expressway. It made it so real. So it's not all about like, oh, I just have to get a good job because the government is not doing much and my state or local government or my federal government is not doing much. All I need to do is get a great job. Once I get a great job, then I can buy this, I can buy that, We got to a point in the country where that money was not enough. It made me see, it made me realize that there's so much wrong about being your own personal local government chairman. It made me realize that maybe the next time they're having elections, I shouldn't just be interested in the presidency, governorship. Maybe I should begin to find out, who is the person in charge? Because I'm guilty, to be honest. I don't even know where the office is. I just wrote for the president, at least I vote. Some of you didn't even vote, so don't even look at me with bad eye and say, good for you. You didn't even vote. At least I did presidency, I did governorship. Local government, I'm not aware, but I think it made me realize that we need to get more involved. We need to realize that it's not about you getting your own great job and ensuring that you have enough money to do all those things. And when the country became hot, a lot of people were buying tickets and running away. Did you not come back now? Are you not back? You're still going to come back. The whole issue here for me is to let us know, myself included, because I learned a very hard lesson at that time, that it's not enough for me to be in my own little world and think that as long as I've solved my problem, hey, whatever. Because when the problem out there gets so large, my bubble, which I have created for myself, will burst, will burst, will burst. It will burst, whether you like it or not. It will burst. So the next time you're voting, the next time you hear somebody's doing something, the next time things are going wrong, speak out. Speak out. Speak out. I will say that, speak out. Be careful when you speak out, though, but speak out. It's so important. I don't want to do generators. I don't want to do inverters. I want to, like how we go, you know, when you travel, you do iron. You know how on Sundays, NEPA brings light, you iron for the week. Nobody does that, but we do it here without even thinking about it. We quickly iron for the whole week without thinking about it. It shouldn't be like that. Ghana, they didn't have light for a while. They were, do you know, when I saw that news, they were demonstrating on the road. You know, they were striking for no power. If that's the case, I would have been striking for, since we were like, how old? But it's so important. So that's what I'm thinking today. And I'm just wondering if it's crossed your mind. If it's crossed your mind that these things are wrong. Let's not get used to suffering and adapt ourselves to a bad situation. It's bad, it's bad. Thinking out loud, that's my take.